Thank you all so much for agreeing to this. This will be an experiment that will come out of nowhere. In a week, we will announce the news, put the city of Houston on lockdown, forcing everyone to be a part of the purge.
Mr. Reggie Haynes, thank you for joining us this evening.
No problem.
I have a couple of questions for you.
Absolutely.
What did you get out of working on this short film?
To my Thor versus the Purge?
Yes.
Thor versus the Purge, I think what I got out of it was just like, wow. I think just going through all these different things, spending the entire week filming these different things, being with Marissa Varall, portraying multiple characters, it was a wow factor, and it was definitely draining because right after the filming, you gotta go straight to work. Right after work, you gotta go straight to filming. So it's kind of like one of those things to where it's like, you look at yourself in the mirror every day and ask yourself, is it worth it? It is worth it, because throughout the whole entire filming process, I was just saying, wow, the film was motivating me to do, to do more and more every single day.
And within doing more and more every single day, what was your favorite part of film production for you during Thor versus the Purge?
I would have to say portraying Legacy. I love his character. I love, being that type of person that could fly, move fast, and do all those things. I would have to say Legacy was probably my favorite part.
In portraying so many different characters in this short film and with your whole web series, what do you think other people will get out of the concept of this short film?
I think what they'll get out of the concept, first thing, I know a lot of people when we did the Q&A, they were like, man, 4 characters, wow, that's crazy. I want them to look beyond that. I want people to realize that these 4 characters are portraying a symbol, and every different symbol is similar in its own way, and they're different in their own way. And I think when you look at these different symbols, hopefully individually and together, they can definitely take you to a place that you've never been before as a viewer.
Interesting. And how do you feel after seeing yourself now on screen?
Well, I didn't. I don't really like watching myself on screen, but I will say I was seeing people's reactions and people were coming up to me and saying, wow, great job. I want people to realize that Reggie is not a person. Reggie is a symbol. So that's the thing right there. I'm honored that they appreciate all the work, but at the same time, represent the symbol, not the person. And I think I can't say more to that question.
What made you pick the cast for your film?
Marissa Varall is great. I think Thor vs. the X was surprisingly very well appreciated, and piggybacking off of that short film, it leads into this one right here, so she was an automatic go for that one. I think Matthew Hubbard is a phenomenal actor, and he's a phenomenal lead, and I wish he was here, but a big shout out to Matthew Hubbard. He did a phenomenal job portraying the World Corporation leader. He's been on here since day one, and the only thing I can do is to definitely, my thank you to him is just to get him into these short films as a phenomenal character, which he does portray. For everyone else that played in this series, they did a phenomenal job, and it was just easy pickings. It was like they wanted the role, they got it, but at the same time, you got to bring your all, and that's exactly what they did.
And with them bringing their all, what would you say really inspired you to bring your all and develop the concept of this film?
I'm very critical of myself. Back to football and everything, I'm very, very critical, and I don't play.
Off the top of your head, what's your next project?
Well, we're already filming Thor season 5, which is going to feature Marissa Varall, of course, and then also we're going to feature Legacy versus the World, and in between there, we're going to have some short films that's going to lead into Legacy versus the World, and I think those are the projects right there. And then after Legacy versus the World, who knows what's going to happen after that?
Well, do you feel that there's a message in this short film?
Absolutely, that at any given time, the people that we claim as leaders in this world can control us, and there's nothing we can do about it.
I just have 2 more questions for you. What made you get into acting? You did say your mom put you
My mom did put
TV.
me in front of the TV and say, you be anything you want to be. I've definitely held that dear to my heart. Me being very critical on myself, I feel like I have a long way to go. But as far as portraying characters that I definitely have a lead on, I feel like it's getting better and better every day. But watching, many actors really dig deep and find something that they never saw themselves portray ever, I think that's what really got me into acting as well. Just seeing people on screen that you would never think could do so well in a role. I think that's definitely what got me into acting.
Well, you're a natural.
I
Really, you're a
appreciate
natural.
that. Thank you so
That's
much.
something, you could take 1,000 acting classes for 20 years and not have the the heart for it.
I appreciate. I'm honored by that. Thank you so much.
My final question for you at the moment really is, what advice would you give anyone who is starting their own independent film?
Don't ever let somebody tell you what they think is best for you, and don't ever let somebody tell you that you can't do it. Because right then and there, if you believe that, you're selling yourself short. To this day, I fall into that trap, but then I have to slap myself in the face and be like, Reggie, look what you've done, dude. You know, like, it's not even being cocky, it's just being real. Look what you've done. Don't let nobody tell you what you can or can't do. And I feel bad for these actors out here who stand in long lines and they're waiting to get an audition when you got somebody like me or you who's like, hey, come on aboard. If you really believe in what we're presenting here, come on aboard. If you feel like your personal self is going to complement what we got here, come on aboard. But I think right now we're in a world where people feel like image, and I hate to say it, there's not a lot of talent out there, but people feel like, you know, image is basically what's the lead right now. And that's not true. I feel like everybody has it. So don't ever let somebody tell you that you can't do this, because if you really feel it in your heart, you really want to do it, go out there and do it. That's what I got for them. This is Reggie Haynes. Thank you guys so much for all the people that came out to see the premiere of Thor versus the Purge, and also Marissa Varal's short film Lost and Found. Can't thank you guys enough. It's been a tremendous honor spending the day with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy these short films when they premiere online.